Welcome everyone. So I'm just welcoming everybody. Yeah, all beautiful people who are with us. Thank you for joining us today, whether it be morning, whether it be evening, wherever you are. Thank you for being with us today on this special day. And I'm going to take a seat now and we will start. Okay, there we go, everyone. So we have a couple of people here with us. They're hiding, but they're here. Joy's with us. We have a few people here. So thank you very, very much for joining us for this Wesak. Yes, it's just beautiful to have you all here for this very special full moon. And this happens every year, as you all know. I love it that it comes around every year, where we have the opportunity to really focus on what they call the spiritual new year. But as you know, I love to think about life as being spiritual. Everything we do, everything we are is spiritual. This is really a start to the next 12 months for all of us. And a consideration of how much we're going to bring spirit into our lives, and where we're going to call spirit into our lives, and how much we're going to allow spirit to be in our lives. And while I'm talking, you might just consider that, because at some stage I will give you an opportunity. I think in the channel is going to come up where you will be able to offer up whatever it is you would like to manifest in your life. But I'd love you to consider not simply things you'd like to manifest. I'd love you to consider more about where and how you're going to manifest more of spirit, your spirit, no one else's, in your life. Remembering that in every moment you are spirit. Spirit is not outside of you. It's somewhere else, someone else, in a tool. It is not out there. Spirit is right here. And it doesn't have to be some mysterious, mystical thing, because it's not. You are spirit. And perhaps you are mystical, but I can tell you now, you are amazing, because you are the miracle of spirit. You are the wonder of spirit. You're the wonder of spirit made manifest in the physical body. So I'd just like you to sit with that, let that settle within you, and ask yourself how often you really consider that. And maybe what support or action you need to make to come back in to you, to your spirit, to the truth of you, to the purity of you, to the light of you. Wesak is often called the festival of light. So let's make it a festival of your light. Let's make it a festival of celebrating your light, and let that light shine. Not reaching out for a light that's outside of you, but reaching inwards to that light that's inside of you, that is you in every molecule, every cell of your being. And let us honour that. Let us honour that amazing, beautiful miracle that you are. So as you're thinking about what it is you would like to bring to your spiritual new year, this time of resetting, this time of refocusing, this time of being able to regenerate and rejuvenate, perhaps consider how much of your spirit you are willing to bring into your life. How much spirit are you willing to anchor here in this? Your spirit is always with you, but you allowing this much of your spirit to be here, or are you allowing all of your spirit to be here? This is why you have free will. What are you doing with that free will? So, having a little think about that at this time. Because this is what Wesak is all about. And as you know, at this time of year, Wesak is celebrated by many people as a celebration of the birth, the enlightenment, and the passing over of the Buddha, who walked the spiritual path to find his spirit within. He walked a long path to find what he was always looking for. It's right here. It's within him. So there is the story of Buddha when he found his enlightenment, that he hadn't eaten for such a time, and he was extremely emaciated, and he just decided he was going to go and sit under the lotus tree for a bit longer, and either he would die from the physical body, or he would leave the spirit. And so that is what happened. He met the light of himself, he met his spirit, and allowed his spirit to meet him. But what he showed us, that we don't need to do that to death, or the fear of death, or the closeness of death. We can do it right now, with a choice of allowing our spirit to be close to us.
But it's fine. So what we're talking about is Wesak and the importance of Wesak in our spiritual life. But I was reminding everybody that our spiritual life is actually our life. Spirit is not separate to our life. Spirit is here within us 24/7. And it's not outside of us, it's right here. And it is for us to make a choice of whether or not we're going to connect with our spirit and allow it to be present. So I was saying, you know, we can allow spirit through our free will to be this much here, or we can allow it to be completely here. And it's a choice each one of us has to make. So I'm sort of saying to everyone, as we sit now, and I want you all to consider what you really want to bring into this spiritual new year, into this new experience for the next 12 months, because it's a reset time. It's a time to rejuvenate, to reset, to regenerate, it gives you an opportunity. There are many dispensations being offered right now for a complete reset. And a complete reset in your heart, but a complete reset in the heart of humanity, if enough of us choose that. If enough of us choose to embrace spirit within us instead of seeking it somewhere else. And allowing spirit, our divine spirit, to be constantly present with us, guiding us, sharing with us. And as you all know, I'm off to Glastonbury in a few weeks to hold a retreat regarding the twin flame. And I think that comes back to that again, is that when we're working with the twin flame, we're working with two energies, the energy of the feminine consciousness and the energy of the masculine consciousness. As I've always said, we're not talking about gender, we're not talking about male and female, we're talking about consciousness. And the consciousness of the feminine is all about the creation energy. All about the creation energy, and this is what we're going to be connecting with the creation energy and getting guidance from that vast voidal stream of creation that moves through the universe. And listening to that creation guidance, listening to that creation consciousness, and then choosing through our free will and the power of our light to manifest that into the physical. No longer listening to the mind and the ego that sits in between, but directly receiving from the creation energy of our feminine consciousness, of the consciousness from the heart of source, and then manifesting that through the power of source into the physical. And allowing that when we do this, grace flows, because we are working with Spirit, getting our guidance from Spirit and letting that flow into the masculine, into manifestation, so that Spirit becomes present in the physical. So the light becomes present in the physical. Listening to that, manifesting through our will into the physical energy. And this is a little bit about what I'm talking about. Really anchoring and merging that twin flame so that it flows from one consciousness to the other, from spirits of creation, the creation consciousness of earth, of air, of water, of fire, and of spirit. And we sit and we connect with that, and then we manifest that as we've been guided through our light, through our power, through our intention, and through our physical mastery into the physical. Twin flame consciousness. So, connecting with our spirit, connecting with our divine spirit. And the whole energy of the Buddha consciousness is about that. This is a celebration of the Buddha's birth, enlightenment, and also his death, his passing into the voidal space of creation, moving back to source. And always listening to his teachings that spirit is not outside of us, there is not something above us, there is no hierarchy, there are no mountains we have to climb. It's really understanding that spirit is within us, the source is within us. And it's one of his teachings. And if we listen to the teachings of all the major spiritual teachers through the ages, it has always been that. Telling us over and over again that we are divine spirit. And asking us to listen. So, as we open to that, what do the astrologers say about this time? Well, as we know, Wesak is always held when the sun is in Taurus and the moon is in Scorpio. That's how we always know. Full moon in Scorpio, sun in Taurus. So it's a great opportunity to explore that deeper part of ourself and to also explore what we need in our physical lives to make us, to support us, to help us to come into abundance in some way in our lives. And I'm not talking about money, but to come into abundance. So through that deep connection with our spirit, to come into that abundance, the Scorpio to the Taurus, the Scorpio to the Taurus. So it's obviously a very highly charged time. I'm sure all of you have been experiencing the energies in the last few days. Many of you may have felt very tired. I know the last few days I've been feeling really exhausted. Today, though, I got a big shoot of energy through me, and a lot lifted, a lot of things lifted. So this full moon really challenges us to explore whatever we have buried deep in our personal underworld. So it is a powerful time for deep sharing and strengthening of intimate connections of all kinds, but mainly that intimate connection with ourselves. How intimate are you with yourself? So it's really understanding that and really coming to that. So I'm not going to go into the astrology of it anymore because there's so many things about astrology that we can look at, and it's not my forte. I'll leave it up to you to look that up. But I do want to talk about the Ascended Master cards that I pick every full moon. And I ask the Masters to share with me a little bit of guidance about this time for all of us and what we need perhaps to focus on. So the first card was the Holy Spirit. Hence I'm talking about your divine spirit. And we are talking about the twin flame energy, the Holy Spirit, the twin flame within us that becomes the threefold flame. So that becomes the Holy Spirit that is within us. So it's saying that Spirit is with you. Spirit is always with you. And that this is a miracle to come, and you are the miracle. Don't look for miracles somewhere else. Remember, you are the miracle. Look for miracles in your life that Spirit will bring to you. Because if you open to Spirit, there will be miracles that will come. It's just normal stuff with Spirit. El Moira, El Moira, El Moira. Beautiful, beautiful card. And Moira, the card says awakening presence, awakening up that presence of Spirit within us. But El Moira is all about will, about choice. He's the master that asks you to align with divine will, co-create with divine will, co-create with your divine Spirit. It's a choice. He'll always tell you that. It's always a choice. And then the last card that dropped out of the pack was Paul the Venetian. And I mean it literally, they all literally drop out of the pack. And Paul the Venetian is, he says, you know, experiencing grace in your life. But Paul the Venetian is also about potential. It's also about meeting your highest potential. What is your highest potential? It's a mastery to choose the highest potential for you. And once again, if you're listening to Spirit, to your Spirit, you will always choose the highest potential to manifest in your life. It's just a question of whether you're choosing to listen to Spirit or you're choosing to listen to the mind and the ego. And if you choose to manifest the highest potential, you'll always have grace, because that's what happens. Highest potential is always grace, very graceful. So to understand that that's what we're being asked to do at this time, to really come into that connection to Divine Spirit and to make a choice about that. And when we do, we will manifest our highest potential. And with that, there will always be grace. So I'm going to leave you with that, but I'm hoping during this little time that I have been talking away at you, that you will have had an opportunity to think about perhaps what you wish to bring in as your reset, as your path to something new, maybe. But perhaps what you might need to heal, what you'd like support with, because you will be asked. So I'm just going to leave that with you. So now I'm going to ask you all just to close your eyes, just to come into meditation with us now. Just to come into your center. Let us drop from the mind, from all my chit-chat, from all your thinking. And in this moment, let us choose just to be. Let us choose just to be in silence for a moment. And as we do, just listen to your breath as it moves in and out of your nostrils. And as you're listening to your breath, sensing your breath, becoming aware of your breath, become aware of the energy that you're feeling in your body. No need to put a name on it, but just sense the energy in your body. And just allowing that vibration of energy in your body. And as you breathe into that energy in your body, just breathe and allow. As we call now to the Council of 33 Ascended Masters of Light, we call to all the beings in all the councils of light that have come to acknowledge the time of Wesak on this planet. that have come to acknowledge an opportunity for all souls to remember their truth and to make different choices for their journey. We call to all the councils of light that come to support humanity to remember their divine truth, but to also walk the path of least resistance in alignment with their divine plan. So that they may release and let go all resistance, all blockages, all limitations through the loving support of these councils of light. And we call now to these councils of light, 7 councils of light now, to come around each and every one of us, wherever we sit, wherever we are. And we ask each one of you to breathe, to let go and allow 7 concentric circles of light to anchor around you in the space where you sit. And as they do, to breathe and to open your heart and your mind, and allowing the energy of their light to touch you in some way. Breathing in their light, letting go any resistance to receiving the pure light of their being, conscious light. For each and every circle holds consciousness of light. In each circle there are 12 beings of light, 7 concentric circles of 12 beings of light, anchoring around you, bringing their support, their love, their wisdom, and above all, their light to you. And it is for you to choose to open to receive it or not. There is no judgment in this. It is a choice for each one. And as you breathe, the light from each of these circles begins to fill the space in which you sit. And once more, as you breathe, become aware of the energy flooding through your body. Feel its support and how it holds you. It is an energy of pure love, pure acceptance, pure embrace. And it speaks to your body. It speaks to every part of you. And you are simply asked to breathe and to receive. In preparation for this sacred ceremony of light. And as you sit, breathing deeply, allowing, receiving, allow this energy to flood you, regenerating you, filling every cell of your body, filling your consciousness with the purity of light that is being offered to you at this time. And for each one of you, you will receive what you are willing to receive, what you open to. Breathe and allow, we say. Breathe and allow. And as you breathe, 3 beings of light will step forward to you. They are pure pillars of light, holding consciousness of light that your soul has called for you. They will come to you, one on each side of you, one in front of you. And they will come to bless you in this moment, to honor the beauty of you, to honor your being, to honor all that you are across all time, space, dimension. For they see all that you are. They see the pure light of your being that has traveled through all time, space, and dimension to be present here in this moment. And one now comes and stands behind you. And this one begins to ignite and activate all the chakras of your being, down your spinal column. And you are asked to breathe, to allow the enlightenment of your chakras in this moment, as they bring the purity of their light consciousness and cause it to flow through all of your chakras, in the lower realms, deep into the heart of Mother Earth. Blessing you with this gift, bringing a clarity of light, a clarity of consciousness, a clarity of well-being in you. And it will feel as a lightness of being, as if perhaps something heavy has been lifted. And you are asked to breathe, to let go, and to allow. Nashundat yandileandore Om Anananashi Om Alalora. And to focus on the breath, to focus on the breath, and to allow. And the light being before you now, dear ones, comes and reaches forth to you. Places a sphere of pure light upon your forehead and asks you to allow all that is held in heaviness in your mind, in your thoughts, in your beliefs, all that is negative of yourself, your judgments, your fears, and to let this sphere of light absorb that consciousness within your mind, within your thoughts, within your beliefs. So that pure light will begin to flood through the third eye into your mind, your brain, into the energy that is held in this place for you. And to allow, to let go, to breathe and to let go. Allow the flow of purity of light to fill you, letting go all that burdens you in your mind, your worries, your fears. Let go. Let them be absorbed by this sphere of light. Beloved one, let go. Allow yourself to enlighten more and more, to become lighter, beloved ones, filled with light, no longer heavy, lighter. And as you breathe, deeply, deeply, deeply within thyself, the third being of light comes and places a golden symbol of infinity on your sacral chakra. And says to you, that it is time to let go your disappointments, all that you have tried and yet failed, all that you judge as your disappointments, all that you have expected that you have not met, or that has not been met for you in the creation realms. It is time to purify this old energy of loss, of lack, of disappointment, of sadness. To no longer hold it, to let it go, whatever it may be. Let this golden symbol of infinity, pure light, illuminate, enlighten all energy of disappointment and lack and loss, all that has not been achieved, all that has not been given, all that has failed. It is time to let this go dear ones, no longer a burden to you. It is for you to choose this, we say, to let go, to be illuminated in your creation center, so that all that is held here, that has not manifested, may be cleared and cleansed, illuminated. Return to the light of Source, no longer to be a burden upon you, so that you create space, dear ones, space for the new creations from the heart of Spirit. For there can be no new when there is still the old. Let go this old energy that burdens you, that creates sadness in your heart and mind, anger in your disappointment, failure, beloved hearts. No need for this. Let it go now. All that has not manifested is no longer needed. Let it go, so that you may receive the new in the times to come. Breathe and allow this purity of light to absorb this old energy, offering you freedom, renewal, allowing the new to come and the burdens to be released. Choose this, beloved ones, choose this. Shin Mahanastyanauto Lenatikatora Shianatatorate Shianakatana Elamateya Elamateya Elamateya. And as you breathe, dear ones, the pure light around you expands even more and begins to clear all energy within your being. Breathe it in, allow it to fill you. Allow yourself to sense the cleansing light, the purification of your being. In this sacred ceremony of light, and know in this space that you are held, and around you is a ring now of fiery light, pure blue light, like a ring of fire, beloved ones, around you, each one, to cleanse, to enlighten. And it will remain around you for 3 days of your time to support you at this time. Breathe now as the energies lift you up, And the Lord Maitreya and the Masters come now. They come now to serve you, to support you, and to bless you. We are the Maitreya that steps now to you. We come from the heart of the Buddha. And we step to you. The souls held in the heart of humanity. One with each other, brothers and sisters of light. Yet for many forgotten their light. We come to remind you. To remind you of the light that you are. And we are 7 that come now to meet with you, to bring you dispensations and blessings from our heart. And we ask you to open your hearts now, for we work with your heart. We work with the consciousness of your heart, the divine portal that connects you through all dimensions to that which you are, and lifts you when you open the center of your heart to the pure light of your being, enabling you to be all that you have come to be on this planet of the Mother, where the Mother holds you in all things, and we come to support, to guide, to offer wisdom. Yet it is for you to choose to receive that which is offered. Many doorways, many gateways open to you. Beloved one. And as you breathe and allow, breathe 3 times, we say, letting go and allowing. And the Kuan Yin will come to you. She will come and bless the consciousness of your being. Come and bless the portal of your heart. Come and bless all the dimensions of you. Through all time, space. And she will bring to you dispensations through the heart of compassion, lifting you to a higher consciousness, allowing you to be held in many spheres of compassion for self, that you may learn to honor you, to bless you, to hold the sacredness of you, always in your heart. And as you breathe, she creates 7 rings of compassion in your heart to support you, to remember that which you are, but more importantly, to be held and supported, even in your resistance, dear one. And to breathe and to allow, to breathe and to allow. as these 7 rings of compassion are anchored in the portal of your heart through all dimensions of your being. It is her gift to you. And to breathe deeply now, as the Lord Sananda comes, stepping forward to you from this field of pure light around you. And the Sananda comes, and he asks you to open your heart to him. And he comes into the heart portal of your consciousness. And he calls to all parts of you to lift your consciousness to a higher level, to move from the physical planes of limitation and to open to the purer planes of potential. And in this, he lives within your heart portal. 7 gems of potential. Each one holding a different color of light, offering potential for you. 7 different potentials that you may choose to manifest in your life in the coming times. And this is his gift to you this day. You are asked to breathe and to allow and to receive. And the Sara comes now. She comes to remind you that you are a child of love and you are embraced and accepted through the eons of time and space with no prejudice, no demands, simply an embrace of that which you are in each and every moment. And she brings to you now a cloak of golden light, the 7 layers of light within it. And each one will bring to you 7 opportunities to be held with no conditions, to remember the love that you are and the love that you hold and how you are supported. These will come to you in your time of need when you forget how much you are loved, and they will wrap around you to bless you. And the Mother of Mothers comes now. To you, to each one. And she comes and wraps you in her embrace and asks you to breathe, to allow yourself to receive. And as she embraces you, she imbues your heart portal with the deep consciousness of connection through this universe to all that is, through all the stars and planets, through all the galaxies. No matter how vast, she says, to remember that you are always connected, coming from the source, returning to the source, always as one with the source. No separation. And so in this moment, she gives to you 7 stars, universal stars of light, to remind you, and she places them in your heart portal, and they will move through all the levels of your heart portal and hold you deeply in the space of connection whenever you forget yourself and believe you are separate and disconnected to the whole. You may breathe into your heart and call upon these stars of the Mother. And they will hold you and embrace you. If you allow, beloved ones, if you allow, it is for you, this gift. A dispensation of deep light for you. And to breathe as these gifts are given to you lovingly, willingly. And Mary, the Mother, now steps to you. She comes with a smile for you. Pure light emanates from her being into your heart. She comes to enliven the wonder of the child within you, so that you may remember the deep wonder that your soul holds for this journey upon the earth and all that is around you. The beauty of life in the physical that has been created all around you. And to remember the sanctity of this life. To look upon all that has been gifted to humanity from the nature kingdoms, and to be in wonder, and to give thanks for these gifts, to remind you of the sacredness in which you walk. She brings to you. Seven rays of light, each one holding a connection to the nature kingdoms of the earth. and asks you, beloved ones, to breathe these in when you have forgotten, when you are challenged by your journey upon the earth, when you may only see the negative, the darkness, created by humanity, but cannot see the miracle of life created by the kingdoms of the planet. To honor this and allow it to fill you, to lift you up, to guide you, so that you may remember the sacred ceremony of your life with joy and with wonder. These are her gifts to you. And breathing deeply once more as the Sanat Kumara steps to you. He comes in his ascended light, holding the power of oneness. And he brings his heart to you, pure light, and places it within the consciousness of your heart. He says to you, when you recognize the journey of ascension for each soul, you too will give your heart to another and to another and to another, willingly, lovingly, for you will understand that you are all one. And the emergence of your light through all time and space will bring you back into your soul heart. And the pure light of ascension will fill you. And you will see the beauty all around you where you stand. For there will be no separation, beloved ones, only pure light. No need to go anywhere, simply to expand your pure light, to be as one with all that is. And he gives to you his ascension heart to remind you of the greatness of you, the miracle of you. And he blesses you deeply, honoring each and every layer of your being. And as you breathe deeply into your heart portal, allowing yourself to receive the dispensations of this Council of Seven, we say to you now, consider what it is that you wish to bring into this next part of your journey, to enlighten, to expand, to open to the truth of you. And we, the Maitreya, will come and bless this for you. Bring it to the consciousness of your being and place it in your heart portal, whatever it is that you wish to manifest for your enlightenment, for your expansion, for your growth. And we will bless it, beloved ones, and support it to grow. Within your heart, so that it may be made manifest through the power of your light. Breathe now, dear ones. Honor that which is the ceremony of light that we have brought to you. Breathe and receive, for this is this sacred ceremony, to receive the pure light. And as you think upon that which you wish to manifest, place it in your heart, and we will bless it with our loving support. Honoring you in this moment, the divine spirit that you are. Many spheres of pure light now will fill your heart portal and flow around you now. As we give thanks to you and honor that which you are, breathe and receive, and know that you are loved beyond measure, held in the sacredness of all that is. For you are the sacred light. We bless you, each one. We honor you this day in deep gratitude. Blessed are you. Blessed are you. Blessed are you.